There we are. We are live. Hi, everybody. It's Carrie and Keith Wheeling with Licata Group, and we have special guests today, Wendy White and Jenny Biggs, and we are at our favorite spot at the Lake, Fairways.
Fairways Cafe.
Yay! Shout out to Fairways.
Woo!
And welcome to our new manager out here. I haven't met him yet, but we'll do that soon.
Okay.
So
That's a good idea.
today we thought we'd highlight these two folks who are in our pick and sing group at the lake. Yay. So we're going to start with Jenny, and we always like to hear how people ended up at Lake of the Woods. So Jenny, how did you come to be here with us in our community?
Well, I was in Northern Virginia. My husband was in the beer business, Wayne, and he had a customer who lived here. You might remember Doug and Joey Welsh used to work up at the clubhouse, and they told us about this place. And we've been looking at all the lakes up and down from
You lived in
Richmond
Northern
here.
Virginia?
We were in Northern Virginia.
Okay, nice.
Yep. So we're coming up on our 9th summer. That's how I count.
Wow.
Yeah. Summer. And I was working, well, I didn't know if you wanted to talk about. Yeah, I was working part-time when I moved here, and there were so many clubs and things during the day, but nothing at night. So I was thinking, we got to come up with some stuff. And that's kind of when I hit, I play guitar. I'd love to get some people together and sit around, you know. So I happened to run into Deborah Everett also, who's a big singer, lives here in the lake. And she and I came up with the name, Pick and Sing, and designed a Facebook page and a flyer and worked all the details out, you know, that kind of thing, and just started pumping it up and talking about it. And that was like 4 years ago, because I'm retired 3 years.
Wow, that's great. Well, we're thankful that you brought Pick and Sing to Lake of the Woods. And Wendy, how did you come to the lake? And then how did you find out about Pick and Sing?
Wow. Well, I'm trying to make this short. My husband Ben and I, we traveled around the United States in an RV for about 3.5 years.
Oh my gosh.
And then we sold our RV, and we had an apartment in Centerville, Virginia. We have 2 daughters out that way and grandchildren now. And so we started looking for a good part of a year, someplace that was like within about 1.5 hours to 2 hours from them, with a magnet. So the lake is our magnet.
That's great.
And when we
calling card.
So when we came here, we were just really excited because it had a lot of it was like a senior community without being a senior community. Right. It's very diversified. There's a lot of young families, and so it turns over. So we were like, that's a plus.
Yes, for sure.
So we started looking here, and we finally found a little place, and we've been here for coming up on 3 years, and we just love it. I feel like I've been here forever. I have so many good friends, and
that's the best part of this place. The lake is great, but it's the people that live here. I think there's so many diverse groups.
For sure. And one of the things that we always tell folks when we're welcoming them to the lake is that there's so many other people who are in the same boat that you're in. They want to meet other people. So it's not difficult to find your tribe here at all.
How did you find Pick and Sing?
Oh, Pick and Sing. You know, I can't exactly remember if I saw it in Lake Currents or if I went to the yard sale and Deb Everett, I talked to her because she talks to everybody. So.
Yes, she does.
And but you just can't, you know, that Southern accent, you just can't resist. So she's a sweetie. But my husband and I came to Pick and Sing because we both love music. I dabble in the guitar. He dabbles a little in the bass guitar, and we just. He doesn't want anybody. So Pick and Sing is a little bit too much fun for him, I guess. He came a couple times, and that was about all he could do. He's a little bit more quieter than I am. I come from a loud musical family with annual hootenannies and that whole thing, and so this just was like, I'm home.
Yeah, these are my people.
Yeah,
and we really want to make sure that we really wanted to be known as a jamming session. We're not a group. I mean, we come here all as volunteers to just have fun and sit around and play guitars, but we've been going now for 3 years or so, so we've kind of got some regular songs that we've gotten good at. And you showed up one time with your guitar, and she brought her tambourine a few times, and so everybody's welcome to come and listen.
Now, you guys play in Fairways sometimes too now, right? You switched that.
Right.
Now,
so
nights
tell us your new schedule or your new
the new schedule starts tonight.
Okay,
So because
tonight.
they're
You heard it.
building the big golf simulator in the trophy room, which is where we used to be for the last 2 years. We'll be out here singing at 6:30 to 8:30 on the second and fourth Tuesday every month.
Nice,
Second and fourth
And
Tuesday
And how much
at
admission you
Fairways.
charge?
It's free.
What?
And we don't even ask for tips, or there's no pay or anything like that. We buy dinner just like everybody else. So just come out and have fun. And
If I'm
sit
a
around with us.
newcomer and want to play, can I come too? Or is there
Sure.
something else? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had a gentleman that's been a few times with his banjo.
Which I'm not. I can't play it.
Maybe
Yeah.
the tambourine.
Yeah.
Um, You can also come though and just listen too.
Right.
You don't really even have to play or sing. If you just want to listen to some fun music, and it's all kind of the music everybody knows, kind of
yes,
music.
Eagles,
So
America, John Denver,
yeah,
Yeah.
all
Jimmy
that type of
Buffett,
stuff, Jimmy
lots of
Buffett.
fun.
And another thing that's been fun out of the years that we've been together is we got invited the last 2 years to sing for the Christmas tree lighting.
Right.
So that's been 2 years, and we had a great time with that. And then also, Low Link has invited us twice to sing at their Christmas
dinner.
party.
That's great.
Yeah,
Words
we
out.
we did the Orange Senior Center one too
Oh,
at
very
Christmas time. So
How many regulars would you say you have, or how many? It's a normal Tuesday. How many folks show
yeah,
up?
well, it's just neat.
It's allergy.
It's
I know.
anywhere from 12 to 15 usually.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
I
Nice.
would say
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Big
about
crowd.
10 maybe. Everybody. It's a come and go when you can make it. If you're on vacation, that kind of thing. So
Exactly.
people need to understand we're just not a band.
Mhm.
We're just
Right.
having
With a
fun,
jam session.
sitting
Mhm.
around jamming.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no pressure
No.
at
Right.
all.
One of the fun things has been I'm more of a singer than a
Mhm.
guitar player, but it has forced me to learn.
Yeah,
I've learned more chords, and I've learned how to play better. And I keep asking, how do you do that?
right. Yeah.
Because we've got some guys that are really, really good. And I want to mention one more person. I would love to mention everybody, but Jim Breger is also really involved, and he put together a huge songbook for us.
Did I see that songbook?
This-
This
this-
is really
Oh, yeah,
cool.
yeah.
This is not the huge one.
Right,
This is
yeah,
the
he
mini
made-
one.
He put in like
Every
200 or
minute.
300 songs in the original book, and we have copies of these over in the little side room there going into the golf shop.
Okay.
And but we've narrowed it down to our best songs. And
Nice.
but he printed everything for everybody, did all the songs and gathering them up for us and making the books.
Wow,
And he's
that's
been
great.
awesome.
Yeah, it's great because a lot of the songs but you don't necessarily know them by heart.
No
So it's
way.
nice
Oh, yeah.
to
You
have
know
that
the first verse. and that's about
Not
it.
two,
Right.
not 200.
Yeah.
for every other word.
Right.
So, and speaking of branching out a little bit, Wendy and I are in the upcoming world premiere, The Widows on Walnut Hill.
Woo-hoo.
And you can access tickets there at www.lowplayers.org. We hope you'll come see the show. It's going to be
Look at
a
her.
blast. And actually, Pick and Sing is going to be highlighted in one of our rather long scene changes. So that
fun.
gives a little extra time for us to do what we need to do, and you still get to be entertained by a little snippet of Pick and
Well,
Sing, I would
speaking of
say.
entertaining, would you guys play us a song?
We can
Wendy,
do-
you're in charge.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm following.
I'm in charge.
I can
Sing
sing if you
along
like.
with us.
Okay. This
You
is
can
the one
dance.
from
I'll
the
dance.
play.
From the
So-
play. Yeah.
Yeah. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong.